wipe my tears, manage my emotions. Hold me close when I'm feeling broken. Need your love, I need your devotion. Thinking about you like I'm Frank Ocean. Racing through life, we hit the night dust, burning the tires, listen to Pilot. And every night, you're my guidance, like pink and white, like your eyelids. Oh, man, I used to worry, then you helped me let it go. Oh, nothing really matters when you're wrapped around my soul. You wipe my tears, manage my emotions. Hold me close when I'm feeling broken. Need your love, I need your devotion. Trust in every word that you've spoken. No, you know these other girls can get right in my way. Baby, believe me when I say you got my love, you got my devotion. Thinking about you like I'm Frank Ocean. Lost in your eyes, that coffee-colored kind of shirt, oversized in your nights that you bike in. I feel like nothing can divide us. I feel high, the pyramids of Cairo. Oh, man, I used to worry, then you helped me let it go. Oh, nothing really matters when you're wrapped around my soul. You wipe my tears, manage my emotions. Hold me close when I'm feeling broken. Need your love, I need your devotion. Trust in every word that you've spoken. No, you know these other girls can get right in my way. Baby, believe me when I say got my love, you got my devotion. Thinking about you like I'm Frank Ocean.
DuelistZach, heads or tails?
It's like Cup of Ace, gotta always go heads, baby.
It's heads.
Alright.
You will be deciding who goes first or second, and BoxShadow will be deciding the format.
I'm going to choose to go second.
Thinking. I can't say go. DuelistZach, I've seen what you have, and it would make the most sense for me to choose GOAT, but I'm not doing that. I'm playing you exactly what you came in here for, and we're going TCG.
Wow. TCG it is then. I respect the commitment. Even knowing what I have, a powerful going second deck as I've chose to go second, you still choose to play TCG. I greatly respect the courage.
I could have chosen a better champion.
I have full confidence in my GOAT deck. My TCG, I need to practice. And what better practice is to go against the champion?
What better practice it is to go against the champion of your own matches? I look forward to what this duel brings us.
This will truly be an incredible match.
Or, you know, I just end up breaking on non-engine again. We'll see what happens.
There is that chance.
Yeah.
Thank you all for the GGs. I appreciate every single one of you. Spread the love amongst our friends.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And as they say in the Duel Tender Network, how much off the top, my friend?
Right down the middle.
Half cut. Alright. Let's do half cuts for you as well. Put my starting hand back here so I can fit in the disc.
Alright. Get this show on the road. Draw. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, but let's see how much I can actually get out.
Let's see it.
With everybody's favorite little man, my B-Trooper Scout Buggy. When B-Trooper Scout Buggy is normal summon or special summon, I can search my deck for another copy of itself and special summon it to the field.
Alright.
Going in. Show me second Scout Buggy. Scout Buggy number 2 enters the field. Defense.
Love to see it.
Alright. Let's see how much of this silly summoning I can get off. I'm going to be right back in there soon. Well, potentially. So, I'm going to start off by Link summoning for 2 insects.
Link summon.
We're starting off with a small arms infantry. My Bee Trooper Armor Horn comes to the field.
Alright.
Armor Horn special effect is that I may now normal summon again a level 4 or lower insect from my hand.
Ah, interesting.
I choose the ever faithful and ever old Resonance Insect comes to the field.
Resonance Insect. Haven't seen that in a hot minute.
Ah, yes. He is a major staple of what I'm trying to do here. So, let's keep up the silly summoning. Link for 3 with Resonance Insect, Armor Horn. For Seraphim, Pepeleon.
Alright.
When Pepeleon enters the field, for every insect used for her summon, she gets a counter. Gets 200 additional attack per counter. So she has 2. She's at 25.
Alright.
After this turn, as a quick effect, I can remove a counter and special summon a level 4 lower insect monster from my graveyard.
Alright.
And then, of course, I apologize. Again. Your spirit energy is throwing me off. Resonance Insect has gone from the field to the graveyard. Thanks to the Link Summon, I can now search my deck for a level 5 or higher insect monster and add it to my hand.
Go ahead.
I choose one of my major beetles. Show me. Heavy Bee Trooper Neptune comes to
Neptune.
my
Alright.
hand. And I got nothing better to do anyways. I shall now remove 3 insects from my graveyard.
Oh.
My 2 Scout Buggies and my Resonance Insect to activate Armor Horn's special effect in the graveyard. He can now special summon himself back to the field. Once he leaves again, he is removed from the game. Now, when Resonance Insect is removed from the game, I can now search my deck again for any insect card and send it directly to the graveyard.
Ah, alright. Go ahead.
Alright, did that. So, the one I choose come on, little guy. It's okay. I know you're here. Ha! That's what I get. It's okay. Very special card that needs to be in there anyways. I choose my Bio Insect Armor to go to the graveyard.
Alright.
Well, might as well just throw it all out. Take as long as I can before the next turn comes. I'm going to play Parasite Paranoid from my hand and attach it to my Bee Trooper Armor Horn.
Alright.
It really doesn't do much right now. It's when it's destroyed. So, let's get to that. I shall now link one more time for Link 4.
Link 4.
With Pepeleon, Armor Horn, and destroying the Parasite Paranoid equipped to it. Behold, my Bee Trooper whose horn fissures the land. Ultra Bee Trooper Absolute Hercules. Wow.
There it is.
Atlas. He is not going to be happy about that later.
The
He's
big
still the one that
Link
can just
4.
surround.
I believe Hercules is a fusion monster.
He is 100% a fusion monster. And for those who may not remember, Atlas's special effects so that he cannot be targeted by spells, traps, or creature effects, or destroyed by those effects while he has 3,000 or less defense, 3,000 or less attack. Also, I may sacrifice an insect on my side of the field once per turn to either special summon or boost his attack. Now, Parasite Paranoid was destroyed during that Link summon, so when it is sent to the graveyard after being equipped to a monster, I can now special summon an insect from my hand of level 7 or higher, ignoring its summoning cost.
Alright.
Behold my queen. The Metamorphosed Insect Queen takes the field. 2,800. While she is on the field with any other insects, none of my insects can be targeted by spells, traps, or creature effects. They cannot be destroyed by those effects.
Alright.
And because I just want to annihilate my hand, I shall now activate Heavy Bee Trooper Neptune's special effect. I must return 3 insect monsters that have been removed from the game. Luckily, I have my Scout Buggies and Resonance Insect back into my deck. He special summons himself to the field. 3,000, 3,000, and a myriad of other effects that we can go over later.
Alright.
I believe with all of that, actually, you know what? The best option here, I'm waiting to see which trap you have, which hand trap you have right now, what you're saving it for. I'm going to activate Atlas's first effect. I'm going to sacrifice an insect on the field. This is going to end up being my Neptune. This will allow me to special summon any Bee Trooper monster from my deck directly to the field.
Alright.
I choose Bee Trooper Sting Lancer, enters the field. 2,400. When Sting Lancer's normal special summon, I can now search my deck for any Bee Trooper spell or trap card and add it to my hand.
Alright.
I choose the one that saved me last time. Bee Trooper Flying Sting comes to my hand.
And what does this one do?
Bee Trooper Flying Sting. As long as I have a Bee Trooper in the field, you activate a monster effect, I can negate it and destroy it. If I have an insect with 3,000 or higher attack on my side of the field at the end of my turn, I can remove an insect from my graveyard and reset it on the field.
Alright.
That is all I'll be searching through. Would you like to keep it to half cuts?
Let's go half cuts.
All right. I shall set this one mysterious unknown face down card. And my turn.
Alright, cards in hand.
1.
1. Alright. Draw. Stand by, main. Let's set the stage with the field spell, Sangan Summoning. This will make it to where all fire dragon monsters during my main phase are unaffected by your activated effects. Now, I am going to activate the effect of my Sangan Summoning, allowing me to add 1 fire dragon from deck to hand and then discard 1 card afterwards. So, from my deck to my hand. Let's add my Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Quick shuffle. And to finish off the effect, I shall discard 1 card from my hand. The one I choose shall be my Centurion True Awakening counter trap card. Now, I normal summon to the field my Tenpai Dragon Pydra. I'll use its effect on summon to add a Sandgem spell trap from my deck to my hand or immediately set.
I probably should save it for later, but I'll just take the bait now. Yes, I activate my Beat Trooper Flying Sting to negate your monster's effect and destroy it.
Valiant effort, however, you must have missed what I said before. I told you, my Sandgem summoning makes all fire dragons on my field unaffected by your activated effects during my main phase. So, that trap card is not doing anything to me. So, you don't mind? Anything else?
No, that is it.
Alright. I shall add one Sandgem spell trap from my deck to my hand. And I have the perfect option. My Sandgem Kaiman quick play spell. Alright. Now, anything else that your monsters do that I need to be aware of during your turn? Or my turn?
While my queen has other insects in the field, my insects can be targeted by spells, traps, creature effects, cannot be destroyed by cards, traps, creature effects, spells, traps, creature effects. Atlas has the same effect on himself. Flying Sting doesn't do anything. It's 2400. Atlas 3000, Queen 2800.
Alright. Let's go ahead and activate the quick play spell. Forbidden Droplet. I send cards from my hand or field to the graveyard, and then choose the same amount of monsters on the field to negate their effects and have their attack until the end phase. And you cannot respond with the same type of cards that I send for the cost of this card, being monster, spell, or trap. So, for cost, I shall send from my hand 3 cards: Centurion Primera, Sandgem Summoning, and Triple Tactics Talent. And you are unable to respond with monster effects or spell cards. That resolve? Alright.
Responses.
All 3 of your monsters, non-target, I get to negate their effects and have their attack points. Now, let's enter the battle phase. And activate the quick play spell Sandgem Kaiman. Allow me to add a fire dragon from deck to hand, and then special summon one from my hand. Since it's the battle phase, I can do both effects. So, let's do this. Flame on, Tenpai Dragon Chandra. Now, what's the current stats of your monsters?
If they're half, Insect Queen is at 1400, Atlas is at 1500, and Sting Lancer is at 1200.
Alright. Tenpai Dragon Chandra at 1500 will attack into your Insect Queen. And in the damage step, if you have nothing, I shall activate its effect. Allow me to special summon 1 Tenpai Dragon from my deck.
Queen is destroyed for 100.
Alright. And resolving my monster's effect, I call for Tenpai Dragon Fadra. Now,
You said you only took
Tenpai
100?
Dragon Pardon?
It was 100 damage?
Correct. 15 minus 14. Now, Tenpai Dragon Fadra at 1600 will attack into your Sting Lancer.
This is 1200, so I take 400.
Alright. And the last monster has how much attack again?
And this has 1500 attack.
And Tenpai Dragon Pydra with 1700 will attack into that. Now,
What's the
Chandra.
damage there, Box?
That was an extra 400. Look,
17 minus 15, 200. Now, Chandra, activate your special ability. Harness the power of Synchro in the battle phase. Tuning with Tenpai Dragon Fadra. I Synchro Summon Saigenpai Biden Dragion. And Biden Dragion is going to take a huge chunk out of your life points. 2,600 direct. Now, Hydra, use your special ability. Harness the power of Synchro. Tune with Saigenpai Biden Dragion. For 10. Come on forth, the most powerful dragon, Trident Dragion. And Trident Dragion shall activate its effect on summon. Allow me to target cards I control. I'll target my Sangan summoning field spell. I get to destroy it, and then it gains an additional attack during the battle phase. The Sangan summoning shall be destroyed. And because Sangan summoning was destroyed in the battle phase, I get to target a synchro monster on my field, my Trident Dragion, and its attack points double. So, Trident Dragion with 6,000 attack points. End this duel!
Well executed.
Amazing. Nothing that I could do there.
So that game one is complete, but we still have a whole nother game.
Speaking of which, Spectator, is there something you'd like to say?
Yes, there is. Zach, your ability in TCG is incredible. And I also would like to say, I still want to test your abilities in GOAT. So we would like to go to GOAT format for this next one. And see the powers of that almighty crab turtle.
If it's Crab Turtle you want, then it shall be Crab Turtle you will receive. Let's switch it to Go.
What?
Just to note, I love you for that. Besides everything I do here, my spirit animal is actually a crab. And I've always wanted to use Crab Turtle, but I never could. And that's when I found my Raging Flame Sprite that touched on a different part of me. So, seeing you with that one too, just so happy to see him come out.
It's my favorite ritual monster. I have to use him in the format he thrives in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Crab Turtle should have been the voiceless voice. Changed my mind. Alright. And for
Does
Go.
this still mean that since I lost, do I go first or shall we flip again?
I believe this is Tria's game too, so I believe it would be your choice. Alright. How much off the top, my friend?
5.
Top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go same to you. I'll put the cards back here so they fit in the disc. And are you going first or second?
We'll keep it up. I'll go first in this one too.
You're going first. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I almost forgot last time, 6 for Go. That's one way to handle things. I'm going to start off as classic as possible. I place one card in face down defense. And one underneath it. And the classic T set.
Alright. Nice shell. Draw. Let's go ahead and summon to the field my Sonic Bird. When Sonic Bird is normal or flip summoned, I get to take a ritual spell card from from my deck and add it to my hand. So, let's go ahead. Add the ritual spell, Turtle Oath. Sure, should we hold it here? How much off the top?
Go half from here.
Half cut? Alright. So, yeah. Hard show with the dual disc in the way. Alright. Now, Sonic Bird with 1400. Attack is face down.
Reveal. Nothing. UFO Turtle. 1200 defense.
And Sonic Bird shall destroy your turtle.
The graveyard it goes. UFO Turtle special effect allows me to grab a power monster with 1500 attack or less and add it straight to the field in attack mode.
A recruiter monster. Alright.
And, you know, we'll kick things off as quickly as possible. I introduce you to my key card. The Raging Flame Sprite takes the field. At a whopping 100 attack and 200 defense.
But it grows more powerful as it burns me. Main phase 2. I shall throw down 2 cards in the back row. Your move, BoxShadow.
Thank you. And then I'm going to apologize about this. It's a little uncouth of me. One of my whole deals, and again, DuelistZach, you're all up in my head. When I switch decks, I switch masks. Just 1 second.
Take your time, my friend.
Oh, that's better. Sometimes we have to put on a new face to get a fresh perspective of things.
Activate mass change.
Yes. And I draw. Classic, classic, classic. I activate my Graceful Charity card.
Ooh, strong start.
So many good choices. All are going to have to go to the graveyard. I choose to discard my Call of the Haunted and Astral Barrier.
Alright.
And now, let's kick things up a little bit. I activate my Mage Power spell card, equipping it to the Raging Flame Sprites. So gain an additional 500 attack for every spell and trap card I have on the field.
Alright.
One more goes to the field. 1500. I believe that's enough for now. Well, let's see what you say. With my Raging Flame Sprite, I attack you directly for 1700. 1600. Math not good.
I'll take it.
And with a direct attack, Raging Flame Sprite's power goes up by 1000. Now 2600. And I end my turn.
Alright. Draw. What'd you say your monster's attack was at again?
2600.
26. That ain't good. I don't have a way to beat over it yet. I'll swap my Sonic Bird into defense mode. Then I shall set a monster face down. and end my turn.
Set up a good defense. I draw.
Not gonna do much because your guy can just hop over it.
She sure can. Let's keep it up and add an extra 500 to that. Bonus 2,000 from Mage Power, 1,100 on her own. I'll attempt to attack you directly. I go into the battle phase. I attempt to attack you directly for 3,100.
3,100.
Yes. The flames burn brighter. She now sits at 4,100.
I like how big that is.
Go.
Come on, deck. Draw! It's not giving me what I want. I don't know if I can survive at this rate.
I believe in you.
I'll activate the field spell, Umiruka. Current life points? 33.
You're 33 and he's at 8,000.
No, I have 8,000.
Man, I wish I was good at math. Let's see here. I'm trying to do some internal math in my head and it's not working out the way I want it to.
Take your time, friend.
You know what? Why do the math when y'all can do it for me? I flip summon Mother Grizzly.
Ooh.
Mother Grizzly gains 500 at attack points thanks to my Umiruka field spell. Now, Mother Grizzly, attacking to his monster.
Ooh, how big is your...
1900.
I'm gonna do you a little favor. Just to let you know, as a curandero, we are masters of the natural and the spiritual world. I activate my Astral Barrier spell card. If you attempt to attack any of the monsters, I can choose to take the attack directly. So I'll take the attack from my Raging Flame Sprite and take the 1900.
100.
A bold move. Unfortunately, that did not allow me to do what I wished to do. Well, might as well get him out. Main phase 2, I activate my face down Turtle Oath. I shall use the Sonic Bird on my field, with the Gaga Gigo in my hand, to bring forth Crab Turtle. At 3,050 attack points, which is unfortunately lower than yours. With that, I'm going to throw down one face down, and end my turn.
I draw. Oh.
This soldier did indeed evade me.
Well, she's been doing so well on her own so far. Let's see what you have. I go into the battle phase. And with the flame that sparks and ends the war, I attempt to attack you directly for 4,100.
Since a real good thing I have, nothing. GG's.
GG's, friends. I love that turtle so much.
I love him too, but Turtle was not the out for me. Neither was any of these cards that are on top of my deck. That was an uphill battle with that direct damage.
Yes, your decks seem very similar actually in TCG versus GOAT.
Yes.
The flames carry over across the different duelists.
Indeed.
Just to note, I've played this deck when it was TCG. So
I was born after that point in time, so I didn't have the privilege to do it. I wish I did, though.
Alrighty.
Incredible display by both duelists.
So, Box, You were magnificent at GOAT format. But we need to test your TCG just a little bit more.
Yes.
So now, we will switch to TCG for the final game.
All right. Game 3. My choice. First or second?
It's back
You know
and
what?
forth, back and forth.
I think it'd be really interesting if I were to go first.
Oh.
The audience is calling for a mask change.
Yes, of course. If we're switching back to the bugs, they'll have to have the appropriate face. One moment.
I'm gonna give a pep talk to my deck. Don't make me brick on non-engine, please. All done. This deck has a love-hate
TCG, my
relationship
friend.
with me, so let's do this.
Now,
TCG.
now, for one thing before we start this one that I always like to say, for the reason why, besides Mother Nature granting me the insects, that I always choose to play this one. This deck actually has something from the GOAT days. As we saw before, I'm probably not going to get it out this time, so I'm going to show you now. My Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. This card here means so much to me. Just about 20 years ago, when it was first played, I mentioned to one of my best friends how much I love that card. And by the next day, he got it for me. I've held on to this card for 20 years, unable to play it because it is ridiculous to summon.
Yeah.
But thanks to a few blessings, I have a chance. So let's see if I can't get him out one more time.
We shall see.
All right, champion. Game 3. Give it your all.
As I say, how much off the top, my friend?
Half.
Half cut. All right. I'm gonna start. Let's go half cut for you as well. And I'm going first. So. All right. Let's kick things off with the field spell, Sangan Summoning. I shall now activate the effect of my Sangan Summoning to add 1 Fire Dragon from deck to hand, and then discard 1 card. Alright. The dragon I choose to add shall be my Tempai Dragon Pydra. Going back into the deck. And to resolve the effect, the card I choose to discard shall be my Sangan Kaiman spell card. Now, I normal summon my Tempai Dragon Pydra and use its effect on summon to add a Sangan spell trap from deck to hand. Alright. From deck to hand, I add Sangan Kaiman. And immediately I shall activate it to add a Fire Dragon from deck to hand. However, since it's not the battle phase, I don't get to summon it afterwards. So I add Tempai Dragon Chundra to my hand.
Spectator, you got a thought?
Just viewing the comments.
It's fine
Now.
because we started it.
Tempai Dragon Chundra, activate your special ability. Since I control a Fire Dragon monster, I can special summon this card from my hand. Chundra shall come to the field. Now, I Synchro Summon. Tenpai Dragon Pydra and Tenpai Dragon Chandra tune together to form the Almighty Signer Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Now, Ancient Fairy Dragon, activate your special ability. Allow me to destroy a field spell on my field, gain 1,000 life points, and then add another field spell from my deck to my hand. We bid farewell to Sangan Summoning. And hello to the field spell. Stand Up Centurion.
Interesting.
Now, let's set the stage once again with Stand Up Centurion. And I shall use the effect of my field spell. Sending one card from my hand to the field as cost, I shall send my Forbidden Droplet to place the Centurion monster from my deck into my spell and trap zone as a continuous trap card. So, let's go ahead and place my Centurion Trudea. But she won't be in the spell trap zone for long because I use her effect to summon her to my field. And in doing so, I get to double her level to level 8. But she won't be staying in the monster zone for long because I use her effect once again. Allow me to take her, put her back in my spell and trap zone, and then take another Centurion from my deck into my other spell and trap zone. So, joining her in the spell and trap zone shall be my Centurion Primera, whose effect I also get to activate to summon her straight to my field. And on summon, she adds a Centurion spell trap or monster from deck to hand. Except herself, of course. So, I add... That's it. Wake Up Centurion, which I shall immediately activate. Since I have a monster card in my spell trap zone, being my Trudea, I get to summon a level 4 or a level 8 token to my field. So I summon a level 8 token. But the token ain't staying around for long, because Primera is a tuner monster. Primera is going to tune the token for 12. Come on out. The ace of my deck, Centurion Oxala. And Oxala shall activate its special ability on summon. This will allow me to add from my deck to my hand a Centurion card. So, the card I choose to add let's add this. My Centurion Bond's Quick Play spell. Alright. Now, Wake Up Centurion shall use its effect in the graveyard, banishing it from play, to send a Centurion card from my deck to the graveyard. So, the card I choose shall be my Centurion MS6. I think that's about it. How much off the top? Half cut? Alright. I am now going to set 1, 2, and 3 cards face down onto my field. This one actually go in there. And attempt to leave my main phase. And go into my end phase. The effect of my Oxala will trigger. Allow me to take 1 Centurion from my grave and place it in my spell trap zone as a continuous trap card. Grave or banishment. So from my graveyard. Did fall out. Where is it? I think it fell out. Where'd it go? It fell out. Here it is. On the floor. My Centurion Primera. I was cooking so hard I didn't see it fall out of the disc.
Oh,
Alright. And with that, no cards in hand. Your move.
amazing. I draw.
And don't forget, my Centurions are trap cards. Meaning, and during the main phase, they get the special summon to the field. And with my field spell, it allows me to synchro summon when a monster is special summoned.
How big are your monsters?
My AFD and my Oxala both have 3,000 defense.
They're in defense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I won't be able to do that much. I have even less than what I did last game. But I'll start off with my field spell. Right? Yeah. I activate my Giant's Ballpark.
Does that have anything on activation?
No.
Alright. Then I shall chain that with the effect of my Centurion Trudea to special summon to my field. Trudea shall come to the field, and in doing so, double her level. And now the way Centurions work is they have a lot of spell speed 2 effects, meaning that I get to play quite a bit on your turn. I'm just gonna let you know that now. So, do you have any quick effects?
Nope.
Then I shall
I played
use the
against
effect
Nick
of
before.
my Centurion MS6 Engrave, targeting my Centurion Trudea to place her back in my spell and trap zone, and special summon from my graveyard. MS6 shall come to the field, and Trudea shall go back to the spell trap zone. And then, on the res of that, I'm going to activate the effect of Centurion Primera to special her to my field. Primera shall join. And now, Chainlink 1 Centurion Primera allow me to add a Centurion card from deck to hand. Chainlink 2, my stand-up Centurion field spell. Since a monster is special summoned, I get to synchro summon. Now, Primera is going to tune my MS6. By the power of Enter D, I call forth the Crimson Dragon. And now Primera's effect will resolve, allowing me to add from my deck to my hand any Centurion card. The one I choose being my Centurion Gargoyle 2. And do you have any quick effects off that?
I do not.
Alright. How much off the top? Half cut? Alright. Now, I hate to be that guy and do it to you, man, but Centurions didn't have enough time on camera, so I think they should go all out for their one time in the spotlight. I activate the effect of Crimson Dragon, allowing me to target one synchro monster on the field. We'll go with level 12 Centurion Oxala, and Crimson Dragon gets a tag out for a Dragon Synchro of the same level, and is treated as a synchro summon. That all
Look
good?
at me for responses.
Alright, Crimson Dragon, tag out. And by the power of Enter D, I synchro summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. And on summon, King Calamity's effect shall activate. Meaning for the rest of this turn, you are unable to activate cards or effects on the field.
Not good.
You're a
No,
cool
just to
guy,
say-
and I hate to do it to you, man, but
It's
just how
TCG.
Centurions roll.
It's TCG, you gotta expect it. I was just gonna say, I had no idea what any of the cards did that he played right now, except for Calamity. So I'm just trusting wholeheartedly that they all do that. So none in the field. So what are the attacks of the monsters you have?
Defense 3000, attack 21 for AFD. My Oxala is 3000 attack and defense. My King Calamity has 4000 attack and 3500 defense. And even if it leaves the field, its effect will still linger.
Oh yeah. It's alright. I didn't have much anyways. I'm gonna set one card in defense, and I end my turn.
And into your end phase, the effect of Oxala will trigger once again, taking my Centurion Primera from my grave and placing her in my spell trap zone. One card in hand. I draw. I'm going to activate the effect of my Centurion Trudea in my spell trap zone to special summon to my field. And I shall chain the effect of my Primera to do the same. So, Primera chain link 2. So, Primera shall special to my field, and so will Trudea, and Trudea will double her level. Now, Primera is going to tune Trudea for 12. To Synchro Summon my Centurion Legatia. And Legatia's special ability on summon lets me draw a card and then non-target destroy the monster you control with the highest attack. Since your monster doesn't have attack to calculate, I don't think it'll be destroyed. But I still get to draw. So, I draw. Now, I swap my Centurion Oxala into attack mode. As well as my Ancient Fairy Dragon. Alright. And I shall enter my battle phase. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Attack his face down monster.
Your attack. My Resonance Insect. When Resonance Insect is sent from the field to the graveyard, I can search through my deck for a level 5 or higher insect
Hold up.
monster and add it to my hand.
There's a few things that are going to happen first. Chain Link 1, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity shall burn you for your monster's attack points. Then Chain Link 2, your monster happens. And then Chain Link 3. I use my face down quick play spell, Called by the Grave, banishing your monster from the graveyard to negate its effects for the turn.
Rude. And that was 1,000 for my Resonance Insect.
Alright. Now my Ancient Fairy Dragon with 21 will attack you directly.
Let's see what happens here. I activate my Field Spells effect. Whenever a player is going to take combat damage, I can discard an insect of level 4 or lower from my deck to the graveyard that neither player takes damage for that attack.
Interesting. Well then, Centurion Oxala shall attack you directly for 3,000.
There's more that's going to happen.
There was a call. I actually too was pausing on that called by chain.
My bad.
So something was up with the called by chain there. The point at which did you activate that effect once the monster had hit the graveyard?
Yeah.
Smoke, what are you catching there?
Is it damage step shenanigans?
I think you can't activate called by in the damage step, but we're gonna wait for
Okay. Alright. Still damage step. You get your search. My bad.
It's alright.
I forget how long damage step lasts.
So, again, I'm unfamiliar with any of the monsters you have in the game. What kind of protections do they have?
My Oxala prevents face-up cards in my spell and trap zone from being destroyed, and my Legatia prevents monsters I control with 2,000 or less attack from being destroyed in battle. And my field spell cannot be destroyed while I control a Centurion monster card.
Alright. King Calamity, can it be destroyed?
King Calamity can be destroyed, yes.
Alright, might as well do a little something. Well, let's see if it happens anyways. So, the monster I choose to discard, hopefully he's in my deck this time. I should really look at the cards in my hand. I choose to discard my Gokapole to the graveyard to prevent the damage that I was taking from.
Ancient Fairy. All right.
We're not at that part yet. We're still at
no.
at the
Okay.
grabbing of the level 5 monster. Ugh, so
All
much
right.
happened there. It's hard to keep straight, especially when I can't see most things.
All right.
So you're actually there. That might help. Don't forget that. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna grab my Bio Insect Armor and add it to my hand.
All right.
And then you were attacking with which one after that?
So you prevented the damage from my Ancient Fairy Dragon's attack, correct?
Alright, so that I do by discarding my Gokapole.
All right.
And when
Centurion
Gokapole goes to the
Oxala.
graveyard, when Gokapole goes to the graveyard from anywhere, I can now search my deck for a level 4 insect and add it to my hand.
And this would still be in damage steps, so I can't chain call by.
Alright. I choose my Insect Knight. And when Gokapole sends a normal monster, level 4 insect monster, normal insect monster, to my hand, it is immediately special summoned to the field.
What, the Poplar?
And since it was special summoned to the field, I may now destroy one monster in the field that has equal or higher attack than it. So what was your last attacking monster? Is that one can... The one's gonna attack me
The
after
last
this?
one that did attack was my... if stuff wouldn't fall out of my graveyard, I'll be able to explain it better. The last one that attacked with AFD, my Oxala and my Legatia are still able to attack. And is this still damage step?
And do they have protections? Or how big are they?
Neither of these two monsters currently have any protection from destruction.
Alright. And how much attack power do each of them have?
3,000? 35.
It's not gonna matter that much. I'll attempt to pop the 35.
Yeah, still damage step, so Legatia shall be popped.
And that's it for what I'm doing with my field spell and Gokapole.
Alright, so then. Oxa with 3,000. I believe has not attacked yet, so I will attack into... What's the stats of your monster?
It is 1900 vanilla.
Alright. Then Oxalus shall attack into your knight. 3,000.
Destroy.
Alright. Should have done this earlier, but in the battle phase, I'm going to activate my Centurion Bond's Quick Play spell. To place the Centurion monster from my hand or graveyard into my spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Should have done this earlier, because I could have placed Primera to protect my Legatia from being destroyed. But for now, we shall place my Primera. And easier for everything. Stop falling out of everywhere. Main phase 2. We'll throw down one card and go into my end phase, using the effect of my Oxala to place the Centurion monster from Grave or Banishment into my spell and trap zone. It's a continuous trap card. So, Trudea shall be going to my spell and trap zone. With that, a fast turn.
I draw. Heart of the Forest. Nature's Draw. That's kind of funny. So again, I apologize that I asked out of time. So at this time, your cards can't be destroyed, spells, traps, creature effects.
My Oxala is protecting all face-up spell traps in my spell trap zone. My field spell is protecting itself since I control a Centurion monster card, and my Primera is protecting level 5 or higher Centurion monsters I control from being destroyed by card effects.
Nice. There we go. Oh, that's not going to work either. Let's see what happens. I normal summon my Shining Squatter C in attack mode.
On summon,
2000 level 4 vanilla.
I use the effect of Centurion Trudea, special her to my field, and double her level in the process. And on res, you got no quick effects. I used a quick effect of my MS6 Engrave, targeting my Trudea, place her back in the spell trap zone, special MS6 to my field. So then, Trudea goes back, MS6 comes to the field. On res of that, Primera's effect shall also activate the special summon. Now, I'm out of search targets in the deck, but I can still use my stand-up Centurion to synchro summon. So, Primera is going to tune MS6 to once again bring out the Crimson Dragon. And I shall use Crimson Dragon's quick effect, targeting my Centurion Oxala once again to tag out for a Dragon Synchro of the same level. By the power of Energy, the wings of wind, I call forth the most powerful dragons. Cosmic Blazar Dragon. In defense mode. No more quick effects from me.
Not too much else matters. You still have that one that's protecting your monsters from being destroyed, right?
I do not.
Let's see what happens. First, I'll activate my Bio Insect Armor from my hand, equipping it to my Squatter C.
Alright.
It does nothing now. During the battle and second main phase, it gets an extra 1500 attack and defense and 2000 defense. And Raigeki?
Raigeki. I think I'm going to use the effect of my Cosmic Blazar Dragon, allowing me to banish it from my field until the end phase, and then negate and destroy Raigeki. Cosmic Blazar shall be removed from the game until the end of this turn.
Alright. The attacks your monsters?
3,000, 4,000, 2,100.
Should really ask what they do. What's the 3,000, the lesser one do?
Oxala, while on the field, prevents my face-up cards and spell trap zone from being destroyed. Also, on summon, it can have a Centurion card, and during the end phase, I can place the Centurion monster from grave or banishment in the spell and trap zone. It's a continuous trap card.
Oh! I go into battle phase, or attempt to go into battle phase.
Alright.
My Squatter gets an additional 1500 attack, putting it at 35.
1,500 or 500 attack?
1,500.
Yes.
1,500 attack and 2,000 extra defense.
Huh. That's a lot.
It's solid. Not 4,000.
Thought it only gave 500.
I said 15. And 2,000 defense.
Alright.
He attempts to attack your 3,000 monster with Flying Squatter Kick.
It shall be destroyed.
Damage? Or is
No,
that defense?
don't worry. You're not going to take any damage. I activate my field spell special effect. Neither of us will take damage from that attack. I may now discard a level 4 insect from my deck to the graveyard.
Alright.
Let's see who's actually left in here. Wow. How do I draw all my normal monsters? I shall discard a shiny Squatter C. When my field spell discards a level 4 normal insect monster, I can now summon all the copies I own of that card from my hand, deck, or graveyard directly to the field.
Alright.
Incoming the Squatter Seed that I discarded, and the last Squatter Seed that I don't know why I didn't grab in my deck. I do this. So introducing the Squatter Seed triplets.
Alright.
Now my additional ones in the field still aren't strong enough to take out any of the other monsters. They're all 2,000. So I'll attempt to go to the second main phase.
Alright.
Alright. One's still 1/2.
That's good.
Alright. Let's see if I can't do a little something else. Let's eat some time. I will attempt to link summon with my extra 2 Squatter Seas that were summoned.
Alright.
Oh. You know, that should be fun. I shall summon B Trooper. Wow, now I'm losing my names. Armor Horn. Armor Horn comes to the field. Armor Horn special effect is I may normal summon one more level 4 lower insect from my hand.
Then on summon, I shall use my face down card in the center column, Infinite Impermanence, to negate your monster's effects for this turn.
There goes my Armor Horn's effect. Alright.
What zone?
Center.
Center, spell and trap zone effects are negated.
Nothing. So, I did my normal summon. Now we'll see how long she stays on the field. I'll activate one more effect, maybe, by tributing my Squatter Seed that's equipped with the Bio Insect Armor. Due to Bio Insect Armor's effect, they're removed from the game. This will allow me to special summon from my extra deck a fusion monster. One of 2 of my favorite cards. My ultimate giant insect card, the fusion of my queen and my perfectly ultimate great moth. Comes to the field. Her effects are simple. 1, she can't be destroyed in battle. 2, if there is a field spell on the field during the battle phase, during either player's battle phase, as a quick effect, I can destroy all monsters on your side of the field.
Alright.
That was tough to do because I couldn't get into the second main phase. I couldn't get out through my battle. Though, my poor little Armor Horn. He was gonna have to sit there. It's your go. Or attempt to
And then the end phase. Cosmic Blazar Dragon shall return to the field. And I shall draw. Stand by me. Let's go ahead and activate the spell card Terraforming. Adding a field spell from deck straight to my hand. So, I shall add a field spell. Sangan Summoning. Now, I'm going to replace my stand-up Centurion field spell with Sangan Summoning. I'll activate the effect of my Sangan Summoning field spell, adding a Fire Dragon from deck to hand, and then discarding one card. So, I shall add Tenpai Dragon Pydra to my hand. And discarding my Nibiru. Now, I normal summon Tenpai Dragon Pydra to my field. And on summon, I get to add or set a Sangan spell trap from deck. So, I add to my hand Sangan Kaiman. Third and final. Alright. Now, I swap my Cosmic Blazar Dragon into attack mode. And let's enter the battle phase. Anything on start step? I believe you have a possible effect.
I sure do have a possible effect. It could be activated
choose to activate
anytime
it.
during the battle phase.
Alright. A Red Dragon and Archfiend King Calamity is going to attack into your Link monster.
Alright. Then at the beginning of the damage step, I'll activate my Ultimate Queen special effect. It says anytime, it doesn't specify not during damage step, to destroy all monsters on your side of the field.
I mean, don't matter. I chain the counter trap card, Centurion True Awakening. When you activate a spell trap or monster effect, I can send one face-up monster card from my spell and traps onto the graveyard, which I still have my Centurion True Dea, to negate the effect and destroy the card.
Yep. She has no protection there. The only solace I have is that activates another effect of my field spell. Whenever you destroy one of my insect monsters, basically not through battle, I can special summon one normal insect monster from my graveyard to the field.
Does it target? Sure. Alright.
That's an excellent question.
Get that special summon.
By opponent's card effect. Okay. The first part. So the player will take battle damage. I know that part. Near player take any battle damage. That I know. Two doing some level 4, and I'll do that in a moment. Can special summon any number. Yeah, I got something from your hand, deck, and graveyard. For monster you control, sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect. You can special summon one insect normal monster from your graveyard.
Targeting.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah, well, that will resolve. However, what's the attack of both your monsters?
My monster's only 1,000 attack. I put him in defense at 0.
Alright. King Calamity going to attack is going to redeclare into your stronger monster, the one with the most attack.
The one in defense.
Alright. Sure, you take no battle damage, but King Calamity will burn you for your monster's attack points.
Oh yeah.
What were your attack points?
2,000.
Alright.
I actually don't know what my life points are at this time.
You are now at 3,900.
Oof.
Now, and your other monster's attack is what? Say it one more time.
1,000.
Alright. Ancient Fairy Dragon with 2,100. Attack it to his Link monster.
Alright. I'll activate my field spell's other effect. So by discarding a level 4 or lower insect monster from my deck, I can negate the damage. Actually, I might have preempted that because I think I drew into all the ones I want to discard. So this is probably it. Yeah, that's not good. Just stalling. Scout buggy.
Alright. However, your monster's still destroyed.
It sure is.
Alright.
Alright.
Cosmic Blazar Dragon with 4,000 attack points. Attack him directly.
Ugh.
And that is game.
Amazing.
Amazing games between the both of you.
GG's.
So
Well, I could do a struggle bug there for a little bit.
regardless of your wins and losses today, remember, you too, with GOAT and TCG, made it all the way to the final round. You were the last two to survive. So that's something to think about. You might have seen some hiccups in maybe your GOAT deck or your TCG deck, but that's what this tournament was all about, is to show you those things. You compare to the real Tournament of Time.
Yes.
And
You
just to
guys have
say,
any-
I apologize.
Oh no, do you guys have any closing statements or anything you want to say to each other?
BoxShadow, it was an amazing duels, man. Super fun, and I am stoked for the actual tournament. Maybe we'll cross paths in it.
Absolutely. And as I said before, I saw your talent on the way in, and I've never felt bad for losing a match against someone with so much skill. It just makes me proud or hopeful that you'll be on our side versus Overdrive Prime. Because with your help, our chances of success are increased exponentially.
Very
Glad
good.
to be of help.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for being here and finding the time to finish off this match. I appreciate you both so much for giving it your all and showing respect to each other. You can go off today.
Alright, thank you everyone for being here, and congratulations, DuelistZach, on coming out on top of the Tournament of Time preliminaries. We look forward to seeing both you and BoxShadow, our two champions, enter into the Tournament of Time. We're hopeful that you can put up a strong fight and help defeat Overdrive Prime in the finals.
Alright.
We'll see
I'll
you
do
both
my
there.
best.
To all of you